everybody. I'm recording my video because I may get called in to work, and of course now that I've recorded it I probably won't get called in to work, but so I wanted to show you really quick what's going on. I got two different backgrounds from Theresa, and this is one of them. I'm redoing this video because I made the first one too long. And this one's going to be real short because I already made the project. But this is one of the backgrounds Theresa sent to me. And this is watercolor. I don't know if you can see the texture. But it's very textured, the paper, because it's watercolor paper. And I just love what she did. It's layers upon layers of watercolor paint. And it came out beautiful. So this is one of them. The other one, I chose the other one because it's real coppery, and you'll see it in just a second. I'm going to keep it down for a minute. So what I did is my project I did was a tree silhouette. And I'm going to turn this around so you can see it, and I'm going to just explain what I did. And this is the finished card. Well, not quite finished because I'm going to show you the inside. So what it is I chose this background. It's got, because it was perfect to go with what I was doing. And it's, again, it's on the watercolor paper, and it's got a beautiful, it doesn't show on camera, but it's got a shimmer mist on it too, and it's just so sparkly. So what I did is I, of course, put it on an A2 card. I used black because I was doing the silhouette. And this is a chipboard word. And I did a couple different things. I have these little ones that I keep on hand. And what I wanted to first do was just emboss I love you on here with my stamp. But I was afraid because of the bumpiness of the watercolor paper that it wouldn't, it might not make a nice stamping impression, and then not a very nice embossed I love you. So I looked in my chipboard, and I found I had this love sentiment, and so I embossed it with Recollections Ebony embossing powder. And I used this stupendous embossing ink. You know, it's one of these. So you can see it's got like a little sponge dabber. And I just, dabbed it on there, put a coat on, and used my heat tool on it. And then I put a second coat on so that it would be, I don't know if you can see how, it's just really nice and thick. Very luscious. So I did that. For the tree, I chose this particular design because it reminds me of the cypress trees we have here. I live in California on the coast, along the coast, and I love these trees. We have them, especially in the Monterey Bay Area, and they're just gorgeous. This particular cricut design, you can also cut out a layer of a different color for the leaves. I chose to just use the dark silhouette for this particular project just because I like the dramaticness of it. And Theresa's background was just perfect for that. Because the letters were kind of popped up, I decided to also pop my tree up. And so I used the Scotch, this stuff, to lift the tree up. I didn't want it to stand up too high, so I'm going to see if I can see the profile. It's like that. So it's almost, the word pops up still a little bit higher than the tree, but not much. So that it makes them almost even. And I just really love how it came out. The other thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to do this real quick, whenever I use a dark colored cardstock, I usually line the card. Oh, and the cardstock I used for the black is the Recollections cardstock. I like it. It's a little bit stiffer than, like, this is the liner I'm going to put in it is from Staples. It's their Staples cardstock, which is nice, but it's not as, it's just not, it doesn't have the stiffness that the Recollections have. So, real quickly, I'm going to line the card. I tend to cut mine into two pieces to line the card because whenever I don't, I have trouble with my card closing properly. And hopefully this is staying on camera. You can do different things. You can like make decorative corners. I'm trying to just keep it really simple for this particular card. Oh, I also wanted to share really quickly this little trick. I don't know if it will work as good. I'm going to try it on this side. I have the Tim Holtz little ruler, and I don't know if it'll work as good because I'm in black. I'm going to just try to use the little lines on there to see if I can get my background lined up. I always do these and they're like not quite centered properly. I thought of this the other day after I was making a bunch of cards and they were all slightly off center, and I was like irritated because I was like, I have that ruler, I should use it. So let me try it with this and see if it helps at all. Probably not, but it's worth a try. There we go. I recorded this earlier when I built it, but the video was too long. Won't let me do 15 more than 10 minutes at a time because I'm not a heavy lifter on YouTube. So let me see if this will work here. So what I'm doing is just lining it up so I have my little... Ooh, that might totally do the trick. Or not. Let's see. Yeah, came out straight. Okay, so this is what I usually do when I line it. My cards, I do two pieces like this. You can stick your liner in like this and just glue it to the bottom or the top of the card, so when they open it, they can, you know, write on here and write on there. But like I said, what usually happens is when I try to close it, then it won't close properly if I put like the full liner in there. Anyway, so there's my first card. Get it up close so you can see it. I think it came out really good. I like it. I like a simpler card, and it's just me. I'm not a big embellisher. So anyway, so clean and simple. And then in a few minutes I'll do the next card. And I hope you guys are having a good time, and I hope we get to do this again. Thanks. Bye.